Hi, everyone, and welcome to my weekly webcast. I know I have been a little MIA, and instead of ignoring that fact, I must acknowledge it. Yes, things have been a little bit busy. I know you guys have been waiting for a weekly webcast. I am trying to do my best to get them to you as much as I can, and I am actually going to try to do another one this week as well, so maybe to make up for last week. But I wanted to talk about the retrograde because this is a crazy one. Lots of delays, lots of email issues, lots of voicemail issues, lots of electronic issues, lots of frustration, lots of miscommunication, lots of perception issues. So if I had any advice for you all, it is just stay calm, move through it, and just take it a day at a time. And just, if something upsets you or if something frustrates you, just blame it on the retrograde. That's what I do. At least for 3 weeks, you have something to blame it on, and then you don't have to say, hey, it's just me. It's everyone. Everyone's going through this right now. So what I would tell you, no signing of any new contracts. Old business is great. If you do business, do old business. That's great. Bringing people back. Old business, people returning to your business. Wonderful if you have an existing client base. Reconnecting with old friends. Reunions. Talking to people you haven't talked to in a while. Giving someone a call, checking in, see how they're doing. Redecorating, renewing, replacing. Anything with a re in front of it. Re-editing. Anything like that. So decluttering, all that stuff. Starting a new business, buying a new car, buying a new house, getting married, all these things are starting a new relationship, going on a first date. While they're not, it's not bad. It's just at this point in time, it's not like the planet Mercury goes in reverse. It's just the optical illusion of the planet moving backwards. And we're in this until about the third week in October, and then we're not out of it truly until really like the first week in November. So you're going to have a lot of, but it doesn't mean the retrograde is all bad. It's just a lot of frustrations, miscommunication, that kind of thing. But the good news about the retrograde is that things repair themselves. So nothing usually made in the retrograde or any major decisions sometimes don't hold weight. So if something negative happens, just know that it's going to turn into a positive. Okay, so things will be repaired and fixed. So you don't have to worry about major things. If you do have one of those things in the retrograde, that's fine. Just expect delays, expect frustrations, expect things to not go according to plan, and just try not to get flustered about it. So there's a lot of good things about the retrograde. A lot of people start to think about the past, start to reminisce. It's normal. Don't think you need to go back into the past. It really doesn't mean that. It just means that you're kind of need to take a step back, quiet down, and it's okay to be quiet for a couple weeks. That's fine. So enjoy the time. I am going to go back to a card deck that I haven't used in a while. It's actually the Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue, and I want to see what's coming up midweek for you and seeing what's, just to give you guys a little bit of hope and a little bit of encouragement going into the rest of your week. Okay. Of course, I'd like to thank all of you that were at Bucks County Playhouse. It was really a nice event. I loved it. And I know I wrote on Facebook that we're trying to plan a Halloween event. And remember how frustrated I was about that? Well, I think we're coming up with a plan. So in the next couple days, that plan will be revealed. And I think you guys are going to be very excited about it. So that's just a little sneak peek. So if you're doing your own cards, really important to shuffle the deck like so. Do not shuffle the deck like you're at a blackjack table. It's not good for the card's energy. It's not good for you. So just shuffle like this, okay? And kind of look for like a card that kind of like stands out to you, or is kind of glowing, or is kind of lightness, gives it a lightness, okay? So the first card that's coming out is such an amazing card, okay? So I have to tell you that if you're not feeling good today, you should feel good right now, because this is your Make a Wish card. So close your eyes, make a wish, and it says, this is a magical moment, make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. So we're all at this moment, yes, you're going to feel like a weirdo, because you're going to be sitting in front of your computer screen wondering, why am I doing this? I'm watching a webcast and there's a mermaid card and a medium talking to me and saying, sit down and make a wish. but I am saying that, and I expect you to listen. So we're all going to close our eyes, and 11:11, it's not even 11:11, but we're going to pretend it is. 11:11, make a wish. See if it manifests for you. Okay, what was your wish? But don't tell anyone this is a secret. Shh. So make a wish. Magical moment and enjoy the manifestation. Haha, look at this. Make a wish, and now it says make a decision. Interesting, isn't it? It's all action-oriented cards, but it's all on the inner part of us, the inner eye, the inner being. Okay, so it's not saying outer things, it's saying make a wish, so that's subconscious, make a decision. Okay, so all of these things are internal, which retrograde is going in reverse. So we make the internal decision, watch it manifest on the external. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. So be reflective at this time, decide what you want and go after it, but not till the retrograde's over. Consult an expert. Okay, so these cards are telling me more information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. So if you're thinking about making some big decisions or big changes, it might be good to get an outside opinion, but somebody whose opinion or expertise you trust. Okay, so it's saying make your wish. So think about what your wish was. Just think about what it was, whatever the result is that you want to see. Then you're going to make a decision toward that goal, okay, internally. What's the next step that's going to bring you toward that goal? And then you're going to consult an expert. Why? Because it's going to help you to make a plan to kind of bring that manifestation into desire. Now, our what's the word I'm looking for? Clarification card is tranquility. Overall, going with this pattern, going with this little system here is going to make you feel a lot more calm about going into the next couple months and through the holidays. So make time to relax, be still, enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. Are you guys needing some self-care? Have you been running ragged with all that crazy emotion, all the craziness inside of us that just feels like, but yet we want to slow down and we want to relax and we want to sit, but yet we can't. Tranquility is, that's where I get my hair cut and colored, Tranquility Salon and Spa. Yep. Great in New Jersey. Hainsport. Good place. Oh, and one of our sponsors, speaking of salons, Create Yourself Salon and Spa. They are in Allentown, New Jersey, right outside of Princeton, and they bring the inner you. Remember we talking about inside? They bring the inner you to the outer world. CreateYourselfSalon.net. Make sure you listen to Intuitate Radio on Saturday. We have a retrograde team coming back, some people you haven't seen in a while, coming back on the show to discuss love, relationships, and life. And subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get notification, because obviously these are supposed to be Friday webcasts, but we can make fun of me for a minute. They haven't been on Fridays. So if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you will get them in your email whenever they arrive, because we know it hasn't been Fridays. So I'm going to try to do one this Friday, though, just to see what happens. This was kind of a long webcast, but I feel you guys needed it. You guys needed to see me. Haven't seen me in a while, and I haven't seen you. So we got to interact a little bit. And you know what? I missed you guys. I missed talking to you guys. I missed hanging out. So I will be around more. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. It's evening when I'm doing this webcast. And a wonderful week. And I will see you sooner rather than later. Good night.